October 7th, 2015. You're looking at a website called Strong Cities. The subtitle is Inspiring Local Resilience on a Global Scale. This just came down. The meeting was just 8 days ago. The Department of Justice of the United States was highly involved, Loretta Lynch. And they put in charge a Muslim from Jordan, the same company that polices, or the same country that polices the Temple Mount, where Muslims can pray but the Jews cannot. It's a global network of local authorities united in building resilience to prevent violent extremism. Guys, Prince Zayed from Jordan, that they put in charge of this, with blessings from the United States and Canada, has voted in 39 different countries. In 6 of those, it's a capital offense to downplay Islam at all. Doesn't mention Christianity. But notice the cities. These are the top 25. It's called the Steering Committee. They will lead the other cities of the world. We're talking about all over Europe, United States, Denver, Minneapolis. You see these cities, guys? Pay attention to what's just happened. They're not talking about Paris, Dakar, Mombasa. 25 cities that's part of the head group that's been turned over by the United States now to Jordan. The United States Department of Justice, notice this, September 28th, for immediate release, launch of Strong Cities Network to strengthen community resilience against violent extremism. But who they put in charge of this? The Muslim Prince Zayed, in 6 countries that he's dealt with this authority, in 39 that he's implemented. In 6 of them, it's a capital offense to say anything against Islam, but not against Christianity. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but it's, again, you notice it's to inspire local action on a global scale, the one world order. Loretta E. Lynch, the United States Attorney General, will serve as a vital tool to strengthen capacity building and improve collaboration against domestic and global terror threats. Domestic. Really? Really? None of us believe this. Guys, this was snuck under radar. As things like the Pope came in, as we see violence in the Middle East, which is very important. Right now, there's a wave of violence against Israel. 7 attacks to date. They're not talking about on mainstream. It's very important. You can pause this and read it. It doesn't get any better. But the Prince Zayed that they put in charge of this, guys, it's a scandal. It is a Muslim takeover of the world, approved by the United States and many of the European countries. Think about it. Think about what they've just done. Now, through this Strong Cities program, we've been sold out. The Strong Cities Network will launch on September 29th, following the Leaders Summit on countering ISIL and violent extremism. Remember, local extremism. Again, welcoming remarks will be offered by the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Prince Zayed Al Hussein, and Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York City. Major sellout. In the old days, Bill Blasio would have been called Benedict Arnold. But this is a much more treacherous situation that we're dealing with. Again, pause it, read it. Bottom paragraph. I want you to know that the Obama administration is deeply committed to ensuring that the Strong Cities Network is as strong, vibrant, and resilient as the cities it unites, because we know this model works. Here in the United States, we've joined with local partners to bring down far-flung human trafficking rings, to strengthen trust in law enforcement, to thwart cybersecurity threats, and to combat official and international corruption. Guys, that's not what it's about at all. Read the history of this prince and what he's done. Again, in 6 of the countries that he's dealt with and running his opinion, the guy on the right here, it is a capital offense. There's a lot to read in the information I'm about to show you, and none of that is good either, guys. But they quickly get into what they're really talking about, human rights, Resolution 1618. And they quickly skip right down to what they're really trying to do. It says, while this uneasy truth stopped the parade of anti-defamation resolutions, it did not end efforts by the OIC members to prosecute those deemed to have insulted Islam. Only in 2013, the ministers of justice of the League of Arab States approved an extremely wide-ranging draft blasphemy law that not only aims at criminalizing alleged blasphemous utterances, including miming, but also gives them the jurisdiction, meaning that someone deemed to have blasphemed in the United States or Europe would be liable to prosecution in Arab League member states. You don't think the Justice Department would sell you out? Do you think mainstream would talk about this? It's a heads up, guys. Be safe. Again, information now needs to be filtered very carefully. Be safe.